in up here, in California, down south in Dixie, wherever you want to say it, I will. As long as it's on American soil, I will testify, and as long as my hand can be pulling that Bible, and I can swear to God, I will. God help me. Praise Jesus. So I got something real. So I got something real special for you that I think you really like. And
just in a concise one sentence pitch, please.
In a one sentence concise pitch, the graduation party is a television.
Stop right there.
No, sir.
This is about a bunch of 20-somethings, self-pitying, boring young people. It has been done to death, and no, who wants to see another one of those? Not me, not anybody I know worth talking to.
So if you had a chance to have another Jersey Shore, except they weren't Italian and they weren't, doing drinking all night and having all. You wouldn't take that again? So you really don't. I understand it's not art, but it is business and it makes a lot of money. And I just thought you'd want that for NBC Universal. I mean, it's great. It's obvious programming.
Make money other ways where I don't have to be sick when I look in the mirror.
Well, first of all, so I think you should consider a couple of things. Number one, these are college graduates of a very interesting university. This is an online university. Ready? It's based in New York. All the guys some dormitory and everyone's wide and it's like this whole internet thing, but that's not important. The point is that it starts at the graduation. But what's fascinating is that this they didn't have a traditional curriculum or anything like that. What it was it had been founded by the younger brother of a famous intellectual Noam Chomsky, real smart guy up in Boston, MIT, linguistics and political stuff and all that. Turns out there was an Abe Chomsky they called, and he's a smart guy just like his brother, and he started this online school, made a ton of money off it, because all these rich parents send their kids there because it's like a place to go find themselves and learn about life and things like that. It's a real touchy feely artsy bullshit kind of thing.
I'm waiting for this to get interesting.
Well, sir,
I know lots of people with college degrees who are not very interested to talk to, and in fact, some of those young punks on MTV's Real World, Unreal World would be more like it, have college degrees themselves, and they were not very interested.
Well, sir, I'll tell you this. It isn't the degrees, the college degrees that makes them interesting. It ain't what they say that makes them interesting. It ain't any of the plot lines, from a love triangle to a marriage proposal that's accepted then rejected in a betrayal and cheating between many different couples and a baby lost in an abortion and a pregnancy that happens unexpectedly and a mushroom trip. A mushroom trip where a woman talks to her future self. It's out there, man. This is like Fellini meets, I don't know, man. It's just like out there, heavy.
I am giving you 3 minutes.
Okay, well, I guess I will. I guess I do need to get to the hook. There is one thing that makes this special, and something that I think the city, this town, no one's ever seen something like this before. And if you would just do me the honor of clicking on the, if you look at your email and pull it up right there on that screen, I got a link right there on the subject line. You just click that. It's going to take you to a page, a YouTube page. 22 seconds. Just watch that, and it'll give you the answer you're looking for right now.
I have it right here.
All right, pull it right up and get back to me after you click it and watch that shit. I think you'll be quite entertained by it.
I will do that.
Okay, I'll wait right here. Have you seen it, sir? What do you think? Ain't that a game changer? I mean, ain't that a game changer? Can you believe them boys and girls went down like that? They all died. They died burned alive. That's how they died.
Are you saying every one of them? How many were there?
Well, it was about 18, and that wasn't all of them. It turns out a couple of them had left the party for unrelated reasons, and it seems as though.
We know for a fact that they were home and they were burned
Oh yeah, the bodies were found and it was identified, dental records correlated, the whole damn shit and shebangle. I mean, turns out one of these kids, it was one of the girls. She was the daughter of a South Carolina senator, Republican senator, and he's getting some federal investigation involved because he wants to
No,
figure
not
out.
a Republican.
Well, no, I believe I'm afraid he is Republican. But sir, the thing you have to
Oh, that's bad.
it is too bad. It is too bad. But what he's doing, and it's good for the drama, is the fact that we'll be following this in a parallel sense to all these other kind of retrospective events that you have to understand that. This is footage, 9 hours of footage we have of these people's last few hours on Earth. Okay, that's just compelling television right there in and of itself. But
It's
then
quite intriguing. It really is.
it makes it.
I cannot recall any reality show, so-called reality show, with death as a prominent feature.
It's original, and I'm excited about it. That's why I brought it to you first, because I thought, you want to crack at something like this, because this is something that different. This is a game changer. This is a TV history kind of thing. But I'll tell you this: we got 9 hours of it.
It is, yes, it is, as you said, a game changer. I do believe, and I cannot believe I'm saying this.
I know how I won't say the word cynical. I will say educated and realistic you are in your perception of world events and the events of this industry. But I tell you this, if you really think about this, this is fascinating because we don't even know. It could have been a suicide pact. It could have been a murder. It could have been like a cult thing. It could have been an accident. It could have been arson. It's like, what happened? We don't even know what happened. So we're like in the middle of the story. The story ain't just in that footage of their death. It ain't just there. It's this fire that killed them, that robbed them of this adulthood, of this life that they could have had. It's fascinating.
Bobby, it is like nothing that has ever been on TV.
It's bold. It's big. It's bold and big. You know what I'm saying? I can see this going bold and big and to the moon. These kids will be stars. They'll be major stars. They'll be dead stars. They'll be dead, but they'll be stars. And the same.
Sometimes those are the best kind.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I
They don't. I'll tell you what. The dead ones. They don't mind. They don't.
Against my principles, but I am so intrigued. I want to know myself how much.
Well, I'm just looking at maybe 7 to 8% above premium for our cost, and we're looking at 5 hours in a minute series that we'll do say over 5 weeks, hour a week, promoted heavily. Of course, I'd like 20% of the budget of the licensing fee to go towards marketing, so that's a separate above the cost. P&A, of course, are going to be extra. So, I mean, we're looking at maybe, 6.5 or close to 7, near that. And we'll give you first look on the reruns and syndication. Because those things are going to go, it wouldn't even be broken up. We're going to have the outtakes. We're going to have 20 hours of stuff we're leaving on the editing room floor that's going to be put on DVD and iTunes and all those ancillary, streams of revenue, as you understand. So, we'll give you a little taste of that.
With all those young people involved, there are so many stories that this could even be a sequel.
It's a possibility because, of course, we'd have to have a different cast because, they're dead and all that. But we do have a couple of the people that we do.
The discussion of it could just fascinate people.
It's fascinating. We could adapt it. We could get, some of those young stars to play some of these kids. We could actually go to Hollywood and make the Hollywood version of this. But we we actually film. I don't think there's no footage of the fire. So we could actually create the fire and just get like this best special effects people in Hollywood. We could do this up right and do this 8 ways to Sunday. I mean, this is a property that just grows and grows. We'll do a book. We'll make it into a Twilight kind of book for the teenagers. I mean, we'll go on the web. We'll do the whole damn shebang. I swear, it's going to be merchandising heaven. I'll tell you. It is vertically integrated, and it is capitulated, and it's going to be manipulated, and it's going to be reticulated, because I'm telling you, this is something special, and I don't bring something home to roost like this to you. And I'll tell you, since you're a Louisiana boy, I've always got respect for you as my mentor, and I'm telling you, I've learned everything from you. It's my pleasure to give you this deal.
All right, no need to overdo it. It's already sold.
All right, you don't want to beat a dead horse, as they say down there south. So I hear you. I'm gonna send over those papers, and so I'm gonna send you over some of that footage because I think maybe you'd be interested in having yourself or some of your people looking at it because there's some intriguing stuff in there, some fascinating little storylines that I'd like to bring to your attention. If you'd like us to focus on anything specific, because I think this is going to have quite a cultural impact. So I'll send them over by carrier to you along with the contracts. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Nice talking to you. We'll good doing business with you, and we'll talk about the premiere. We'll take a meeting in about a month or so. It may be down in Philadelphia at your place. All right.
My mind is running away.
I appreciate that, sir. That's very exciting. I'm glad I didn't have to go to auction. I didn't have to play some of these hardball games with Disney and all the other guys. So I really appreciate doing direct.